Angel Reese finally returned back to the court, and you could see the difference with the Sky. They fought so hard to the end of the game. They ended up losing, but they fought so hard. Angel had an insane block against Malonga, and Malonga's known for dunking, and everybody's waiting for her to have her first career dunk, and Angel gave her a clean block. Let me try to find it real quick. Yeah, Angel had to give her welcome to the WNBA moment. It's tough down here. And Malonga's going to learn. I think she's 19, and Angel's an aggressive, body bumping player, but she thought she had a little easy. Was it a jump hook? No. Barbie was there. Also, she had and one right here. That was a big play as far as momentum. That helped swing the game.
Body bucket and one.
That play helped swing the game.
That range. Angel calling for it. Angel wanting it. Angel getting it. Welcome.
That was like the welcome back Angel moment. That was a big play. Honestly, like the fouls, man, even on the first play of Angel's first bucket, here it is right here. She clearly gets fouled.
Rachel Banham looking at her choices. Angel Reese. First looking at it's a possession for the Storm. Rachel Banham looking at her choices. Angel Reese. First.
Like, she clearly gets fouled. That was happening to us all game long. We weren't getting the foul calls. That fight and that will to win and that willingness to compete, Angel brings that out of people. Coach Marsh has been saying it since she came back to practice. It's infectious. She wants to go hard. She wants to win. She wants to play through every play. And we've seen it on full display today. The Storm are far and ahead a way better team, but there was moments where the game looked like it was out of hand, and the Sky came fighting back, and a lot of it was led by Angel. I think she we'll look at the stats in a second, but she led the team with 19 points. I've been saying it on this channel. She is the difference maker. She gives us a chance to win every night. Her being there changed the whole game. Yes, I've seen some rusty moments, a couple turnovers that did not make sense, but that just happened. She's coming back after 3 weeks of not playing. I seen her for a second. I was like, oh, she looks a little winded. She needs to go sit out, but she fought through it towards the end, and we got good results. Like I said, we were in this game to the very end. Chat, we're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers as fast as possible, so hit that button. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy. So the final score was 94-88. Michaela, she played 20 minutes, and she gave nothing. Nothing. She flew around a little bit on defense, but it was bad. It didn't look good. Her minutes out there, she was a -17, 0 points, 2 assists. That's all she had to show for it. 0-4, 20 minutes. Angel Reese, she played 26 minutes. She was on a minute restriction, but she played 26 minutes. 9 for 13. That's almost 70%. She was a -2. She had 19 points, 4 assists, 7 rebounds. She had 4 turnovers. One of them was an offensive foul. I don't like those. Don't like that those are considered turnovers. It was a bad screen set, which was a turnover. One was a lazy pass that she threw, and I'm not sure the other two. I forget. So she has to clean up the turnovers. But again, she's playing she's actually playing her third position. She started out her career having to play center when Miller was hurt, and then she moved over to power forward. Now she's playing this point forward where the ball's in her hand a whole lot. So I give her a little bit of grace with the turnovers. Next year, we're going to have those turnovers down. The Miller situation was weird because she was balling. She had 5 assists. She was just balling. She had how many blocks? I think she had 2 or 3 blocks. She was balling, and then the whole fourth quarter, he didn't play her. And I understand the team was on a run, and you had a rotation out there that was working. But like there was a moment when Malonga came in the game, and Malonga's 6'6". You gotta bring Miller in because Malonga ended up getting an offensive rebound and an and one putback, something like that. And it was just like, those you got to match those minutes with Miller. Like sometimes I know you roll with the hot hand, but you're gonna be taking out E-Will. I think E-Will for Miller is a decent exchange for you to make. So that was a big coaching error for me, is to not let Miller get any burn in that fourth quarter or down the stretch. She might have been there at the beginning, but down the stretch in the fourth, she got no burn. And again, I understand the lineup was working and you stay with it, but when Seattle says we're going to make an adjustment and bring in this big, taller player, you got to get Miller in. But Miller was holding it down. She ended it with 10 points, 6 assists. I thought she had 5, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. Miller was balling, man. She was balling. Ariel Atkins hit some timely shots. Oh, with that 3 at the end, she tied Angel with 19 points. She hit a 3 at the buzzer. Game was pretty much over. So she had 19 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. She shot 44%, which was really good. She hit some timely buckets. And like I always said, I need her to lead the team in shot attempts. That puts a lot more pressure on the defense. And she did today. She put up 18. That's a sweet spot. 18 to 20 shots a game. That's a sweet spot. That's going to get her like 19 points, 23 points, 25 points some games when she's hot. She has to shoot that amount of shots. Rachel Banham, she was unplayable in that second half. Her defense, she was getting cooked on defense. Her just like it looked like she just couldn't even move her feet. She was getting cooked on defense. She had 5 points, 2 for 4, only played 17 minutes, 3 assists. Rachel Banham just had a tough second half. Will, she was super solid. She was part of that rotation down the stretch that really brought the game home. She was working. She got a lot of like swing layups. Usually it's a swing corner 3, but it was like a pick and roll to a pass, and then they would attack, and then Will would be open, and she would just finish the layup. There were timely layups she made. She shot 36%. Sheesh. She did she did blow some layups too. Now that I'm thinking about it, she blew a lot of layups, but she hit some timely ones. She hit some timely shots. She was part of that rotation that helped Storm back. And also was oozing. She hit some bigger shots in the second half, but it was a bit of a struggle. I don't know if she just needed to adapt now playing with Angel and how the momentum and that Angel brings and the gravity Angel plays with. I think maybe Uzin was trying to figure that out. So she had a really shaky game. Towards the end, it got better, but it was really shaky. She was 3 for 8. What did she have? 4 assists, 7 points. She just looked a little bit out of sorts. Rebecca Allen, I don't even remember much of her being on the court. I remember her hitting a 3. I think Angel passed it from the paint. And yeah, it was it off the tip off? Something like that. Angel caught it and threw it to her in the corner. She hit the 3. That's all I remember from Becca Allen. Kia Nurse, I put on X Kia Nurse's AI. She's AI. I just don't understand her, man. Kia Nurse was dang near unplayable, getting beat on the perimeter, and then the last quarter she just caught fire. Well, she was 4 for 6, 3 for 4 from 3. Like all of the 3s she hit was big buckets, but then the one she missed was like that would have made the game so much more interesting if she would have hit that. It was a steal. She got the ball, didn't even look. She just dribbled, pull up, 3, clank. That's why I called her AI. Like, bro, that's the one you need. I think you should have pulled it out and got a good possession. Me personally, as a guard, I would have pulled back. Let's get a good look. I'm not about to force up a 3 with 23 seconds left on the clock in that possession. Haley did not play, and Maddie did not play. That's interesting that Angel coming back made those 2 fall completely out of the rotation. I think Maddie could have added something to this game, but it was a tight game. For a second, it looked like the game was slipping away. I think that was the end of the second. It looked like the game was slipping away, and the Sky went on a run. I want to see if they won the fourth quarter. Did they win the fourth quarter? Yeah, they won the fourth quarter. Oh, wait. Did I read that right? Yes. Won the fourth quarter by 10 points. They had all the momentum. That's the thing about this game. Even though the Storm are on a losing streak, they're a tough team. They're a good team. They have all the pieces. I think they need a little bit more shooting. They have, to me, maybe one too many ISO type of players. It gets a little clogged and congested. But they're still a good team in the playoff hunt. They can make some noise. They can win a series in the playoffs if they start clicking. They can take somebody out. And we put up a fight against them. We weren't playing Connecticut, which is not a slight. We're barely any better than them. I enjoy watching Connecticut. But we weren't playing a team that's not in the playoffs. No, we're playing a team in the playoffs, and we fought. And our leader, Angel, came back, and she was on minutes restriction, and that did not stop the fight. Everybody put up a good fight. The momentum was high. Players that weren't playing was jumping on the bench. You could see the team felt like they were back now that Angel was here. I'm AJ. This is my mic. Peace.